Hello, everybody, and welcome back to season 4 of Talk Dirty Dancing to Me. Katie and I are so excited to discuss season 31 of Dancing with the Stars. Thank you so much for joining us. Be sure to come back every week.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, that's better, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you sound so much better, by the way, too.
I don't know why it will let me join recording on my phone, but it will not let me join recording on my headset. I don't understand.
Well, I just think the best thing is about all of this is that all of our podcast, recording software decided to shit the bed at the very end of the season. So,
Well, just like apparently the fans and the judges decided to shit the bed at the end of the season, so it tracks.
I have so many gripes. I have so many things that I loved about tonight. So many, but then so many things I'm going to gripe about.
I stopped taking notes at Charlie's freestyle.
Okay.
Because I went rogue and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to let the vibes take me the rest of the way.
Hey, I love that. Somebody had to let the vibes take them somewhere.
And I feel bad. I feel like I've done a disservice to the Facebook group because I feel like we had more engagement than we've had in a long time. And I didn't even jot everyone's responses down because I was just right in there with everybody.
It's all right. I think they'll understand.
Just know if you were on the master post tonight, you were seen and y'all are hilarious and fantastic.
It was good.
We're truly besties, and I think the worst thing about Dancing with the Stars is that it is like a seasonal show.
Right. I wish it was every day.
I do too. It makes Mondays worth living through.
No, truly, especially this time of year when it gets dark out and it's so cold all of a sudden.
Seasonal depression, who?
I know, literally. Yeah. This season was so good too. I think that's another reason that it flew by is because I feel like once we got to honestly even like week 3, I liked everyone and couldn't really predict well, I think from the beginning we knew who the top were going to be. But I think we kind of held out hope the whole time that someone would really be able to kind of break through. And
we were boo-boo the fools for that.
It just really didn't happen. I will say it did happen, but I don't think the scoring and the judges, or not just the judges scoring, but also like the fan vote at home, it just didn't carry the same weight as someone with 50 million followers on Instagram can. So
and TikTok and
Perfect 10 6 weeks in a row at the very end of the season.
Okay, so I guess we'll go ahead and get into it. I'm trying to look back at my notes and get my head back in the joy I felt at the beginning.
Let's take a deep breath.
All right, here we are.
Focus on pretend we don't even know the outcome.
Yeah, nothing's happened.
No,
this is the before times.
Yes, finale, season 31 finale.
Season 1.
Season 31.
I don't think podcasts existed in season 1.
No, not 16 years ago. Okay, season 31 finale. The opener choreographed by the OG, Mandy Moore. She was back, so no wonder that I loved it.
Everyone is just so good looking and so talented.
Yeah.
I wish it had been in the cards for me to be a dancer.
Me too. There was a girl in the Facebook group tonight. I can't remember her name. I commented back to her. She was like, this makes me want to put my child in ballroom dance. I said, just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it. Because our parents did us a disservice not forcing us to do it.
I know. I did ballet for 2 seconds and I was like, I don't like this. Because you know why? Because I got ready for ballet class after first grade one time. And I had to put on my tights and my leotard. And obviously you don't wear all your clothes under your leotard. And so this kid looked at my ballet bag and was like, there's your panties. And ever since then, I was like, I don't want to be in ballet anymore because this one kid saw my panties that I took off to put on my tights and my leotard.
Absolutely no. But
and that's where it all went wrong for me, honestly.
Yeah.
I could have been the next Daniela, but here I am, the marching band champion of the world.
I was gonna say we took the trumpet Louis Armstrong would be
Louis.
Louis Armstrong would be very proud. Louis Armstrong. Excuse me. Okay, so very, very fun opener. It was so good. I just can't believe we made it to the finale. It feels like the show started yesterday, but also feel like we've lived a lifetime because it's been so good this season. I love everyone that's here. I love when everyone comes back. It was great.
Poor Smith Jared. I don't even know his real
my
name. God love
God.
him.
No, me neither.
The only thing he has going for him is the step clap.
I can't. Okay, so right after they do their opener, they go, let's bring back the first 4 couples who were eliminated.
The high was high, and then they were like, let's bring back the people who can barely move all of their limbs at one time.
It was rough. Like, oh my God. I could not believe it. It was obvious too that, like, you know, maybe they should have came back, I don't know, an hour before the show started to kind of learn a little something. But it was pretty evident that they were just like, let's just go out there and do a little jig and move right off the stage because that was so rough.
It was really terrible.
Very
Haley
terrible.
Jean commented, it's really great to see that these people still don't know how to dance.
Oh my gosh, I know they didn't. I said, here's the first 4 that were eliminated, and let us remind you why.
Oh, sad. Haley Jean also commented a screenshot of her texting her ex
Yeah, she
to
told
vote
us.
for Shangela, and I died.
Very proud of her for that. She took the marching orders, and she
really did.
She did so. Okay, so after those 4 went, we got straight into the dances.
And the redemption.
Yes, redemption round, which started off with Shangela and Gleb. Their redemption round was a quick step, and it was chosen by Bruno. So Bruno was their, support coach, their judge.
And I love that. I want the 3 of them to, like, have a whole, like, song and dance number. Like, their energy, the 3 of them is
match.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
It could cure everything that's wrong with the world. I'm convinced.
Yeah. So it was a quick step, not really like a thriller for a finale night. But I thought that the costuming was great. I thought this was such a fun dance. I thought Gleb did an amazing job, and obviously as he's done throughout the whole season. But I just kind of thought this dance, it was pretty evident how much growth there was, how much more fluid this dance was than the last quick step. And then that's kind of when we got into some bullshit, but I'll let you go ahead and talk about what you thought about the dance first before I rant.
So Gleb is yum, as
always.
God.
Gleb is God. Gleb is a god.
Gleb is love. Gleb is life.
Gleb is literally everything to me. Anyways.
I felt like Shangela seemed so nervous.
Yeah?
Yeah, she had a lot. I think the pressure was like, I don't think it was getting to her, but I could see it in her performance. She was like, okay, like it felt almost like every time she completed something correctly, she was like, okay, that's done. Like, on to the next. Like, I could see for the first time, like this whole season, like her nerves coming through, which, like, I was also nervous, like, especially anytime you have to catch a prop, in this case, a sparkly cane, which was like giving.
Yeah.
Like, but that is always an added layer of, like, if you drop it, like,
fear,
you're kind of fucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
She slid between Gleb's legs, which is, like, honestly my dream in life, to be in between Gleb's legs. So shout out to you, Shangela. You're living my dream. But no, I thought it was super, super improved. I mean, I did see a little teeny tiny misstep, but, like, in the grand scheme of things, yeah.
Who freaking cares?
I feel like the first 4 dances, the redemption round, was lackluster as a whole to me.
Right.
But I feel like this was the best of them.
Yeah, I feel like they should be able to pick and do whatever styles they want to do as their redemption, or make it fair. I mean, like, why are they doing quick steps at the finale? Why are we making these couples do a damn quick step? Like, that is so frustrating to me. We haven't even gotten to the scores yet, but like, why not let them do a jazz or a contemporary, or like let them do the dances that are more enjoyable for not just us to watch, but for them to do. A quick step is literally like running a marathon. And I feel like it's a ton
And
of
a
choreography.
sprint.
Yeah, it's a ton of choreography to throw at these people who have a dance that they're literally putting everything into later. So it just kind of felt like cheap. I don't know. I've never really been that big of a fan of these redemption round dances, just because I don't feel like it really showcases what the pros and the stars are good at. So after she goes, we get her scores, and like the vibe of the judges was off. Like, it was rude, it was dismissive. It felt like they were just ready to give Shangela bad scores. And I'm like, hold on. This isn't week 5. Why are we critiquing? Like, Shangela is not about to be a professional ballroom dancer after this. Like, she's literally a superstar. Why are we being so hard on her about the scores? All of these couples should be getting 10s across the board for every single dance on finale night.
You know what it was giving?
What?
Kel Mitchell.
Yeah, don't get me started. I already had my whole rant on this to Ryan and Emily over here, because I'm like,
if you give 9s, that's the kiss of death.
Yeah, because that's your plan. Like, if you're giving someone a 9, it's your plan to make sure that they don't win. Mark my words. Mark my words. That those judges know now that the finale and the votes or whatever are going to count 50-50 on finale night, and they will make sure to split it however they want to. And it was very evident that they wanted Shangela and Wayne to not win.
Mm-hmm.
It was clear as day. So Shangela got all 9s and like tons of annoying feedback. And I'm like, Shangela's never going to do a quick step again in her life. Why are we talking about her Charleston right now? Like, what do you mean? I don't want to hear this. Like, give the girl 10s and tell her how amazing she is and thank her for being on the show. And
Amen.
move on to the next couple. Literally.
It would be different if it were week 5 and we still had growing to do, but it's the end. Mm-hmm. Like, the finale, the whole point of the finale is to like gas everybody up about what a great season it's been, get everyone hyped up. And I was like, wow, I'm bummed out.
And let the voters decide the end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so after Shangela, we had Wayne and Whitney with Lynn as their coach. I loved how Wayne said that having Lynn as your ballroom coach is like having dinner at Emerald's house. I thought that was really funny.
I know. And I was like, wow, Emerald, I haven't heard that name in 40 years. Right. Bam.
So he also had a quick step.
So I love Lynn with my whole entire heart. Like, I feel like Lynn is everyone's grandfather. Like, him in his little sweater, like in the ballroom, like working with Wayne, like it just warms your entire being. Like, you're like, this is such a pure thing. Like, everyone has that, like, somebody, it's your dad, it's your grandpa, it's like someone who is a like male mentor to you that you just like feel so dearly about. Like, Lynn is just that wholesome, sweet, comforting person.
Right.
And so watching that was so pure. Like, it just warmed my little heart. And I do like Wayne, but I don't know if it's just because Whitney's pregnant and seems exhausted. And I'm sure he's exhausted. He hosted the freaking AMAs last night. Like, it just wasn't it for me. Like,
well, also, I mean, just kind of what I said about Shangela. Like, why are we doing a fucking quick step?
You act like I don't drop the F-bomb every episode.
I know, but I'm like, I'm going to get fired up again. But like, why is Wayne Brady doing a quick step at the finale? Why isn't Wayne Brady doing a jazz or a hip hop dance or a contemporary or something? Like, I don't think Wayne did a contemporary all season. And so I'm just kind of like, why another quick
his
step?
Contemporary was like his robot.
Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. But still, you know, that could have been his redemption dance. They scored him shitty on that too. So I'm like, why
I think the thing is, when you have a season when you have Charli D'Amelio, who never got a bad score ever, why are we doing redemption? Why don't you do a 3-person dance, like a trio? Like, why don't you do something else? Like,
something fun.
Because none of the finale, like the finalists, had a bad, quote unquote, bad dance.
No, because they were all good. And I think every single one of these people would have won a season had they been on it by themselves.
Agreed.
And last thing too about what going off what you were saying about Wayne and Whitney. Yeah, I get it. I feel like their energy has been lower than I expected. It kind of
just because they came out of the gate so strong.
Yeah, they came out super hot and then like definitely puttered out a little bit at the end. But again, yeah, they have been going through a lot this season, but they've still made it to the finale and still came in third place. And I just wish that Wayne would have had an opportunity to do something else, just like Shangela, to do something else besides a quick step on the finale. And regardless, though, he shouldn't have been scored 9s for the dance that he gave.
No, he had one teeny tiny moment where his feet went a little bit wrong, and his comment on it was so funny. My right foot looked to my left foot and said kiss.
Yeah.
Like, it's
and it's also
honestly
finale.
this dance to me, and I commented in the Facebook group and I was like, does it feel like Whitney isn't hitting? And a bunch of people agreed. It was almost like she was off, which was weird. I've never seen that before.
I also don't think they hardly had any time for this dance, also because of how much they put into their freestyle, which is honestly how it should be.
Right. That's why I'm like, why in the last week are you trying to do a redemption and a freestyle? Like you should focus your entire energy on a freestyle.
And why are we critiquing people's quick steps at the finale? Like,
yeah, what are they going to get better next week?
To scream. I literally wanted to scream at my TV. I just kept saying that because I'm like, no one cares. Stop critiquing the way that they're flicking their feet right now, and just give them a 10.
The end. It's the end. There's not next week. Yeah. So it was fine. He got all 9s, whatever. Then we had Cheryl's last hurrah, which was like, cute. It was really sad, to be honest.
I know. And she really is. I actually agreed with something Tyra said. And she was like, you are the memories I have of watching Dancing with the Stars as a kid. And I feel the same way. Like, I loved when she had Emmett Smith as her partner and Drew Lachey. Like, those were truly iconic seasons. And albeit they were some of the first seasons, but Cheryl was everybody's favorite female pro.
My grandmother, like, she's not here anymore, but like, she always talked about, she was like, oh, Cheryl and whoever her partner was, she was like, they're the best.
Yeah, everybody loved Cheryl.
Like, especially in the earlier season, her and Gio Marini were just incredible, like delicious. Like, watching them was like a whole vibe. And I was really like, fun. it was when we were really young, not really young, but like now looking back, I'm like, oh shit, that is sexy as hell.
Well,
like,
it's funny. Like, I remember, like, some of my first crushes, like, TV crushes, you know? Like, some people would have, like, the Aaron Carter or whatever.
It was me. I was Aaron Carter. R.I.P. in peace.
I know. Not just Aaron Carter, but also, like, some of my first crushes were Max and Val and Derek. And I'm like, it's because I was obsessed with this
bleach, blonde Derek.
Yes, bleach, blonde-haired Derek, like, king. 18-year-old Derek pro on the show. Like, bring it back, run it back, run it back. So yeah, she really is a queen. She gave such a nice little speech, and it was really, really special. And I love that.
But I feel like, damn it, guys, the Copacabana, seriously?
She said it was her favorite that to dance.
Not the Copacabana. Come on, Cheryl.
Said. Yeah, do a little better. But
I mean, she and Louis were. Is it Louis or Lewis?
I think it's Louis.
Okay. Like Louis Armstrong.
Louis. Yeah, like Louis Armstrong. I'm sorry. Also, I'm yawning. Like, this has been.
Well, we've been through a
long
fucking
day.
war. So.
We really have. The Great War.
But no, I loved it. I thought it was so great. I was just like, the Copacabana, really?
Yeah.
But I'm so like, I'm sure for her it's like super bittersweet. Like, this is something that you've done for the better part of your, adult life.
Yeah, she said it was her identity.
Yeah, and I'm so happy for her that
Me
like
too.
she's moving on to other things, and
Yep.
you know, just huge. And I know we've kind of like the past couple seasons been like Cheryl's not in her prime anymore, like with especially with Cody, we were like she needs to do better, blah blah blah. But like she truly is iconic and a huge like pillar in the Dancing with the Stars like
Yeah.
franchise.
I'm proud of
And
her.
I
Proud of
just
her.
like we're really happy that she got to kind of have her moment.
Yep.
And I really only do want good things for her.
Me too. I'm happy for her. And who knows? I mean, I doubt it's the last we'll see of her.
Oh, agreed.
Then we had the middle group of those eliminated, and they danced a Wildest Dreams dance to a Taylor Swift cover.
Yeah. Okay. I just need to say this right now. Jesse James Decker needs to go on Botched because Dr. Nassib and Dr. DeGrow need to fix her tits.
She is like, I mean, she's precious and obviously beautiful, but I said it too. Like the only thing I could look at are her boobs.
Dude, that is criminal. Whoever
They're huge.
sold her on that.
They're big.
It's not just that they're huge. It's nothing in like I'm convinced that they're full of just like quickcrete. There is nothing. They're mashed together. And I'm like, dude.
She
bestie.
also had on like the fit too, like the way that it was kind of, you know, the open.
No.
open
It
cut.
wasn't the fit because I saw her
No, it
outfit that she wore to the
It
CMA.
exaggerated.
Did you see her CMA's outfit? That red dress that she wore?
Yes.
Which was dumb because it had like the pointy boobs, like very 60s. And I was like, your boobs don't even pretend to fit in this. Like, not even. Like,
yeah.
It's criminal.
Yeah.
The doctor who convinced her that those were a good idea, if you're listening, straight to jail.
Bury him under the jail in the quickcrete, please.
Medical license revoked. Like she's so beautiful, but her boobs are a monstrosity. Honestly, truly.
I'm sure there's a Reddit thread on her breasts. I'm sure it's out there.
Yeah, and I'm on there like, you guys are right.
You guys were right.
I hate to be a hater, but I can't help it.
Who else was in that dance?
Sweet Baby Joseph.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't even notice his mistakes because my eyes were glued to that ass, man.
Oh, and that smile. I love him.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah.
We missed out. We fucked up on that.
Yeah, y'all. We did. I was at the Lizzo concert getting COVID. So I'm the one.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I'm one of the ones to blame, but damn, he went home way too early. Way too early. So yeah.
And then Jordan and Brandon were also in that dance.
Which it was nice. Very nice.
It was very nice. Jesse James Decker's boobs just
stole the show. Robbed everyone else from their moment of stardom.
Because I was mostly like, sis, how do you carry those things around?
I know, she's so small. Her frame is so small. I don't know.
They are full. I cannot. They have to weigh at least 10 pounds each.
I'd love to know. Anyway, moving on.
I can't stop thinking about them.
From JJD's Triple D's, let's move on. Charlie and Mark, they had Carrie Ann as a judge, and I guess they got a cha-cha. Wasn't that a cha-cha?
I don't fucking know. Who cares?
Who cares?
She's been great every week. Here's her pretending like she fucked up once. So,
yeah.
Oh, wow. She did better this time than that one time where she
even they admitted
farted.
that.
I don't what are we doing?
They admitted that. They were like, she's never really had a bad dance. So
and Carrie Ann was new boot goofing in there. I was like, what are those, man? She showed up, she was like, here's my all black outfit and my knee-high white boots. I said,
so I thought they were silver.
Either way, she was giving Reno 911 new boot goofing.
Gosh, I love that. Well, I put that the dance was very good, of course. I put the pants fit the dance. They're very fun. I also said that this dance feels like one very long TikTok. It had lots of the head. It had a lot of the hip, duck lips, facials. You can't see me. I'm doing them. But she was would cock her head to the side really fast and then kind of nod it. It just felt like she was recording herself for a TikTok. But of course, it was fast paced, and that's what the judges love from her. Just they love anything she does. She could just take 2 steps on the ballroom and crawl across the floor, and they would love it.
So it was really funny to see them dressed as the shoelaces that I bought from Spencer's to wear in my wallabies in the 8th grade to show people how edgy and cool I was.
That is very true.
Black and pink is it's just
throwback.
Yeah. What are we doing? I didn't even really have anything to say because of course it was good, but I'm just over it. I'm so over the narrative. I know last season we had JoJo and of course celebrities always have some kind of exposure to dance. If you're a celebrity, you have been exposed to dance at some point in your life.
Right.
Unless you're an athlete, in which case maybe not, but you are usually agile
capable.
And right. So I'm just so tired of them putting on legitimate professional dancers and being okay, well they're going to compete against the Daniels, the Trevors, the Jordans, the Vinnies, the Shangela. Why is that? That's not the same thing. Have a Dancing with the Stars all-star thing, or have put her on a different show. She is literally a dancer. I just am so fucking tired of it. I love Charlie. I love Charlie and Mark. I think that they were phenomenal. Absolutely. But that's not the point of this show. And so that's where I take grievance with this. Because it's not fair. It's not fun. Because you're of course they're fantastic.
Yeah.
Of course. That's amazing. They are amazing. It was fantastic to watch. But when you're looking at this as a competition, it's what is the point?
Well, too, the other issue is that the judges just have these blinders on. And it's
yeah, they have a huge boner for Charlie and Mark.
It's acknowledge it. At least acknowledge that you're not being fair to everyone else. At least acknowledge it. But instead, what they are just doing is just pretending. When Charlie gets on stage, they pretend that no one else exists in the competition.
They're oh my God, you are the best thing since sliced fucking bread. Yeah. I'm we've been here before. We've done this.
And we know. She is.
She's literally famous from being a dancer on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And
not just a dancer either. She is trained. She's a trained dancer, just like Hannah Brown. Hannah Brown was a trained dancer.
JoJo Siwa. And that's why I had stupid hope, a big dumb idiot. Because JoJo Siwa was literally from Dance Moms,
and had all the followers.
Yeah, of course. And I was we can do it. We did it last season. We'll do it again. And then I was just way bummed out this time.
We could not do it. And they did not do it. But Charlie got her perfect score. Shocker.
But okay, here's my thing. Why not take all of your ice dancers, your actual dancers? If you would put Heather Morris, Amanda Klutz, Charlie D'Amelio, JoJo Siwa, all of these
Adam
kinds of
Rippon.
people, yes, in a season, that's a level playing field that people can get behind. That's fun. That's super dance competition. That's almost so you think you can dance level,
Yeah.
Why don't we have, especially now that we're back on Disney, now that we're on Disney Plus, we could go back to 2 seasons, have one that's people who have never danced, your average Joe, and then have your dancer celebrity.
Yeah. Or just start crowning 2 winners then.
Yeah. Just be this person is a fucking ballroom dancer. Wow. Amazing. They've won this ballroom dancing competition. Can you believe? And then have the people's champion. It's bullshit. I'm so sorry. I'm just
yeah.
And it sucks because I feel people are going to be well, you just don't like Charlie. Because I love Charlie. I think that she is so talented. I was so impressed by everything that she did. And I think that they were well deserving Mirror Ball champions because they were truly the best dancers this season. But when it comes to what this show is supposed to be, that's not it.
It's also okay to want things to be fair. It's also okay to acknowledge no, actually, I feel everyone else is getting the very short end of the stick, having to not just to compete against her, but having the judges completely forget that you exist and put their blinders onto you. Any other season, had Wayne and Shangela done quick steps in the finale, they would have been getting
and
10s.
Gabby too. Gabby got screwed as well.
Yeah, but they also at least they gave Gabby all perfect scores. At least Gabby had a chance.
Here's the thing. Out of, you and I are never the Bachelorette like stands of the show.
Never.
Ever. I still take so much grievance with Hannah Brown winning, and I do not enjoy Caitlin Bristowe and am not pleased that she won. But if I had to pick a Bachelorette to win, I would pick Gabby 10 times over.
10 times. Yes. A million times. That's all I could think about tonight was like, damn, too bad we didn't have Gabby.
She is the Bachelorette that I wanted to win.
Yeah.
Which I thought was crazy because I'm normally like, ugh, another Bachelorette, whatever. But no, she is the one that actually deserved it.
Yep.
And
anyways,
y'all can fight me on that.
Anyways, before we lose fans and followers and friends, okay, more positive moment. We had Selma and Sasha dance a contemporary where the song was sang by Precious Jordan Sparks. She sang "No Air for Us."
She did. It was amazing. And then they all three hugged at the end, and I was like,
I need this. So great.
I was like, I'm sending this out as my Christmas card this year.
I needed the serotonin boost. I think we all do, especially now. But
I was pissed at this point. I was like, this is such bullshit.
Yeah. It kind of brought me back down to earth. And I was like, okay, this is why I watch the show, because there are so many reasons why I love it. I don't even care who's winning right now. I just love Selma. I love Sasha. It's so funny because we wanted Jordan from the very beginning. On our first ever episode from the season, we were like, when's Jordan going to sing No Air? When's she going to dance to No Air? And she did dance her contemporary to No Air, but I thought it was really special watching her sing it for Selma and Sasha. And the dance that Selma and Sasha did was beautiful and stunning. And I missed them when Selma had to leave, but I was so glad he came back and danced tonight.
Agreed. I'm glad they got to have their own moment for sure.
And didn't have to share it.
Agreed. It was beautiful. It was stunning. No Air always hits. It was great. It was a nice little palate cleanser. Yes, and then we got back into the final redemption for Gabby girl.
Gabby and Val.
I have 3 comments that I took down at this point. Sarah Maloof said, call me Noah because of the amount of couples I'm trying to ship this season.
Yeah.
Haley Jean said, my toxic trait is wanting most of these couples to date. And Shelby Miles said, so we think Gabby hit up Eric to ask for a vote tonight.
He better have voted for her.
Yeah, Eric, if you're listening, you better have voted for Gabby. You know what you did. I don't know what he did, but like, she's great. I love her.
She's way too good for Eric anyway. They had Derek come in and coach them. Their redemption dance was a cha-cha. I thought the skirt was massive. Like, it was huge. Last week or the week before last, she had the big fluffy orange skirt, but this week the big fluffy white skirt with the bikini top, it just like didn't really mesh as well for me. But I thought the dance was sexy, sharp, fun, loud, cute. Her and Val are such a great partnership, and I love them.
Yeah, I agree. I actually didn't mind the skirt. I love a feather skirt moment. I feel like, especially because it's so short, like, so here's the thing. It's not as like when you wear a really short skirt and a little bikini top, it can go really raunchy really quick. So if you add more volume to the skirt, it looks a little more conservative in a way that like,
gotcha.
Yes, it's like up to her bottom of her panties, but because of the volume of it and had like a little bit of a tail, it's not as noticeable.
Right.
I would cut my legs off. Like, you know how you can pop Barbie legs off? I want to do that to my legs and put her legs on my body.
Yeah, it's really not fair. I would love to just be Gabby for a day. Just like a day to know what that's like. To have perfect shiny hair, gorgeous legs, skinny body, perfect boobs, perfect face, gorgeous smile, perfect lips. Sign me up.
I was about to say her mouth. She's just so, and it's like she's the most real person. Like, she seems like a normal person, that you would hang out with.
She's so goofy. My mom texted me tonight, was like, I can't find the word. I can't pinpoint what I think about Gabby. And I was like, she's just goofy. And my mom was like, goofy. That's it.
She's just,
goofy.
yeah, she's goofy. She matches the chaotic energy of the Facebook group so well because we're all just like horny and
Crazy,
wild and just like saying whatever.
beautiful,
Fabulous, stunning,
Yep.
amazing,
Yep.
incredible, never been seen before. Like, I don't even know what Lady Gaga says in that like gif where she's like going
Yeah.
through all these amazing things, but like that's our Facebook group, which
That
is
it.
by the way, here's our plug from Lynn, the 10 DWTS on Facebook.
great
Michelle Salerno started it. Shout out to our fearless leader. It's the best of times. Go join it. Again, from Lynn, the 10 DWTS. It's the best of times. But no, everybody in our Facebook group is like the most fun. And I feel like her energy just matches that perfectly. So I'm like, she would be a bestie for sure.
She would fit in very well, I think.
And she's like so hot. And if Val wasn't married to Jenna and like she wasn't growing his spawn in her belly right now, which is the grossest way to say that, and I'm really sorry.
I was like, what?
I'm sorry. If she wasn't pregnant with his baby and they were married and deeply in love, I would ship them.
Yeah. But the new ship that's trying to sail is Vinny and Gabby.
I don't think that's real. I don't think it's
either,
real.
But I still loved the comment, like the interaction and people picking up like a piece of salt and making like a whole pie out of it. I mean, I was
Is
dying.
that a saying?
No, I made that up on the fly.
The old salt pie.
The old salt pie. The old salt pie. But anyway,
God.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like people taking anything and just like trying to turn something into it. But I would not be disappointed because I do think that would be a good couple too.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it because I like kind of want Vinny for myself because I love him.
Well, don't we all?
But no, she was great. The dance was great. I don't know. I feel like the entire redemption round was kind of a letdown to me personally.
Yeah, it was a bummer. Even though she got 40 out of 40, I was like,
so did Charlie, but I was like,
these are not finale level.
No, it didn't feel that level at all.
No. Yeah. Okay. So where were we?
So we just finished the redemption dances and now we just have to talk about the Lynn montage.
Okay, the Lynn tribute. Dude,
I was weeping.
It was very sweet. It was
I don't think you cried.
Okay, because honestly I had a lot of pressure. I had people in the room.
Dude, I was unhinged. I was like
I think it was just so special.
Weeping.
I just like was taking it all in. Like I really was. I was watching every single moment so intently, and I loved because I wanted to see I wanted to see kind of what they put together, and it was wonderful, amazing, incredible. Lynn, you're an icon. If you're listening, I'm obsessed with you. We're gonna miss you. The show is not gonna be the same.
I know.
It was amazing.
Really, I don't want him to go. Truly, I don't.
It was also incredible to see how much things have changed.
Oh my God, I know. Like the old desk, like they showed the old desk.
The old judge's table was like the size of like a desk big enough to fit one person, much less
I know.
30.
Well, and then I think the judging table really expanded like during COVID when they all had to be 6 feet apart. And then like, it's just like, it really brought us back to like where we started.
The OG.
Yeah.
The OG Dancing with the Stars.
It was so emotional. Like, especially because Lynn, like I said earlier, like he's kind of everyone's grandpa or dad or like sweet, sweet baby angel. Like someone that you just like want to be around. Like he really is great.
Yeah. Even though, like you said, he has the reputation of the tough judge. It just makes the show. Like everyone's excited to see what Lynn likes. Certain people choreograph dances specifically for Lynn because they know he's going to love them.
Mm-hmm.
What was missing from Lynn's montage was Tom Bergeron.
Oh my God.
And
yeah. Laura Andrea commented, I'm so upset that Tom isn't here to say goodbye to Lynn. And that literally pushed me over the edge again. And I like went into my second round of weeping because like, Tom and Lynn started this show.
That was literally the original cast. Tom Bergeron and them and the ladies. Obviously Carrie and Bruno and Lynn. Like that was
it was so funny to see Bruno so young.
I know, and Lynn. And Lynn's so young.
And Carrie Ann too, but like I think especially Bruno, like he looked like a little baby.
Yeah.
But no, I agree. I think they really, I don't know what Dancing with the Stars did. I don't know why they decided to can Tom and Aaron because, I mean, pretty much like
it all happened at a weird time in our world and like,
right, but
COVID
like,
and just
the whole thing was pretty unfounded and there was
we
no
never
real
really got answers.
There's no closure.
No.
And it's like a breakup where you never have closure and there was no reasoning. So it just like sticks with you and you're like, but
damn.
what if? But what if?
I know.
And for Lynn to have his last goodbye without Tom, like
it felt kind of weird. It felt weird.
And like for Tom to not even be included on like the montage.
Not one thing. I'm like, they included Aaron for 0.20 seconds, but like, why couldn't Tom just be there for 1 second? Like, why?
I think it's because Tom has spoken out about it and been like, I don't know why they let us go, but
yeah, and we weren't happy. We did not ask to leave, and no, we won't come back even if they ask us. So, I don't know. Anyway, on to happier times. No, we will miss you, Lynn.
Really quick, this show would not be what it is without Lynn Goodman. Like,
no. And how many shows can say that they have the original judges? Nobody.
And so he is, if you're comparing to like American Idol, which is like the other longest running like competition show, talent based, he would have been the Simon Cowell, but he was not an asshole ever. I mean, he was kind of an asshole sometimes.
He could definitely be an asshole sometimes, but
he was it. Like,
we'll miss him.
I'm really sad. I'm really torn up about this actually. Like I was like I was seriously like I posted a comment in the group of like a picture of my sleeve from my long sleeve shirt where I like wiped all of my freaking snot. So I was like I was literally just like like full on weeping.
It was rough. It's a rough time. And I'm glad that they had like a montage, but I
can't believe Lynn didn't cry. I was like, Lynn,
I think he's probably like slightly like, all right, guys, let me go. Like,
he was like, I'm going back to England to hang out with my family.
Yeah.
And I was like, where your family?
What about us? But
I know.
It was great. We will miss him.
I know.
So, we had our final 10s from Lynn tonight.
God. I'm like maybe gonna cry later.
Yeah, maybe.
I might cry now, actually. But okay, so then we go into the freestyles, and costuming was working
overtime. Wayne and Whitney and Wayne's wig had their first. They opened the freestyle up, and they had a mashup. Bruno. It was very Bruno Mars. It was very Britney.
It wasn't a Britney Spears song.
No, though. but it wasn't. But it felt like it was.
I was ready for oops, I did it again.
Truly, Whitney looked insane.
I thought she was gonna go, I thought the old man dropped it into the ocean at the end.
All I could look at was Whitney's perfect face, hair, body. Like, she looked incredible.
Whoever gave her that blowout, please slide into my DMs.
Oh my God, literally. The mashup was great. Whitney looked incredible. The dancing was so sleek. It was amazing. It was the perfect Wayne and Whitney freestyle. I couldn't have drawn it up better myself. I was highly, highly impressed, and I thought it was incredible.
It left me wanting more, to be honest.
Okay, well, that's just because we had nothing up until this point. So,
but like, okay,
I don't think there was anything else I wanted to see.
It was the energy was lacking. Like it has been the last half of the season.
I didn't see that at all. I didn't feel that one bit.
No, because like, okay, so think about like the Rashad and Emma level freestyle, the Amon and Daniela level freestyle, like that kind of energy I wanted so badly from this. Like it just wasn't hype. It wasn't hyping me up.
I don't know. I felt hype.
It was good. But I was like, y'all could have done better.
I don't know. I thought it was great. I couldn't have added anything else to it. I
Your
really
mom
enjoyed
is
it.
gonna fucking roast me for this too,
She
by the way.
probably will. She probably will. But I thought,
Which Mrs. Madeline's mom, I'm really sorry. When I meet you at her bridal shower in a couple of weeks, please don't like bring a weapon.
she would never. She'll be excited to talk your ear off about Dancing with the Stars. So
No, I love Wayne so much, and like I know the potential that he has, and I know the potential that Whitney has, and it just kind of felt lackluster. Like I felt like I don't know. I've seen her freestyles with other pros or other winners, and I'm like,
I just thought it was great. I thought it was so good. I have nothing negative, honestly. Like I feel
I
like the night.
I wanted more, and I feel like other people agreed.
Well, other people were there to give us more, I guess.
We the people wanted more.
Well, let's talk about somebody who also gave us nothing in your eyes. Well, Wayne and Whitney, first of all, got all 10s, 40. Thank God that they were actually being fair.
Okay, spoiler alert, everyone got all 10s.
Yeah, so we don't even need to,
Thank God.
Hash the scores out.
Which it's literally illegal. Like the Dancing with the Stars gods will smite you if you don't give 10s for a freestyle because there's no rules. Right. So thank God that they like abided by that. But
thank goodness.
Charlie, you go ahead.
Okay, so they had this whole moment in a dark room where they talked about how they had both fallen in and out of love with dance, which all of a sudden, which as soon as these two started talking about how they fell out of love with dance, everybody decided it was time to talk about all the times that they had fallen in and out of love with dance. But, Mark coming back to the show, knowing that he was going to be paired with Charlie, I'm assuming, I don't think he would have agreed to come back to the show.
He was like, I'm back in love. If he had been paired with Teresa Giudice, do you fucking think that he would have been like, I'm in love with dance again? No, it's because he knew he was going to fucking win. And that pisses me off. I'm so sick of that shit. He's such a little titty baby. Mark, if you're listening, your hair looks like dogs been sucking on it and you're a titty baby.
Mark would have never come back this season had he not been paired with Charlie D'Amelio. I can guarantee that was an arrangement that was made in his contract before he joined the show back. I thought that the freestyle was good, okay, because Charlie is good. I did also leave this dance saying, dang, I really wanted more. I didn't want it to end because I was excited to see what was next. I was waiting to see what was next. I kept waiting to see if something cooler was coming. But
what they did was good.
Yeah. It
was really good. I got the storyline and everything, but like this is Charlie D'Amelio. She is the fucking golden child of this season. Mm-hmm. And that is what they gave us for the freestyle for no rules.
Very, very, very underwhelming for someone. Okay.
So when they got up on the little lamppost pedestal thing, she was doing her movements so small because I think she was afraid of stepping off. Mm-hmm. And I noticed that and I was like, this is not the performance value was not there.
No. I
was so pissed.
She could have, Mark of all people, choreographed that as a freestyle.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, this is your time to shine, my guy. This is your whole thing. And he was like, oh, we're going to get up on this fucking lamppost and eat it up. And I was like, you didn't do anything at all.
Mark also loves dancing with Charlie because Mark gets to showcase Mark.
Mark is his own biggest fan. Mark choreographs for Mark.
He did.
And then it's oh, Charlie can keep up. So here's some stuff for her too. But no, and again, for a freestyle for this amazing, she is absolutely fucking incredible. She should have won if it were a dance competition for actual dancers.
She could beat some of the pros in the troupe.
Absolutely. At a competition. She could beat some of the pros that are on the show. She's fantastic. There is nothing, she is amazing. And I'm so happy that she's found this new confidence. I'm really happy for her. Yes. This is nothing against her at all. But it was Mark didn't give us anything. I was like, this is your time to fucking throw her around in the air or give us some kind of emotion. Like, her anxiety dance lives in my heart. Like, I'm like, that is how it feels to have anxiety.
Okay, remember, this is all coming back to me. Remember when at the finale the judges used to say that that the judges chose for the pros and the stars to do their favorite dance of the season?
Yes.
Why didn't we do that?
I don't know, because no one had a bad dance.
Not even bad dance. No, I'm not saying bad, but I'm saying good.
No, I'm saying no one had a bad dance this season. So instead of a redemption, why didn't we do like redo your favorite dance?
Yeah, like why can't we do the dance where everybody got their first 10?
But no, seriously, like we've seen so much other good, like amazing, incredible content from this couple that I'm like, what is this?
I wanted Charlie like doing backflips from the balcony.
And I didn't want her being like doing TikTok dances or like whatever, like doing the whoa. But I like, she could have done like 6,000 back walkovers, and he could have like thrown her around like a fucking like slimy hand that you throw across the room and it sticks to something. Like,
yeah,
I don't understand why he was like, oh, we're gonna do. It was like very like Singing in the Rain. We're gonna be on this lighthouse, like
and
whatever. And then we're doing a sad number. Like, I get the point. Like, we've fallen out of love with dance, even though we're both the most talented dancers and choreographers you've ever seen. Feels so sad for us. Here we are. It's a sad music moment now. And then they're like, but just kidding, we found each other. And I was like, I fucking hate this.
Okay. I will say
I'm sorry. That was like such a rant. I'm really sorry, but I'm actually not, because that's what it was.
Okay, last note on this. I did see like what people were saying, how they felt like it was La La Land. Very, very, very La La Land. Very, very like Broadway feel. And so it was a good dance, but it was not great, and it was not their best ever.
It was not a finale number.
Sure wasn't.
It was not a freestyle.
Sure wasn't.
All right, and here's the thing I have to say about La La Land really fast. So, all right. When this movie came out, it was like a musical, like La La Land, LA. Dun, dun, dun. No one fucking said ever, this is a sad ass movie about the real shit that happens in your life when relationships don't work out. So my mom was like having a hard time. And I was like, Mom, I'm going to take you to see this musical with Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone, who we both love so much, from like things like Crazy Stupid Love and whatever else. I was like, this is going to be so great. We went and had sushi before, had a couple glasses of wine. I was like, here, let's go to La La Land. Because it was in theaters. No one had reviewed it and been like, this shit will wreck you. Mm-hmm. And it was cold, I remember.
So y'all just went in there and got wrecked instead.
We're both wearing sweaters, and like we're watching, and we think Ryan Gosling and fucking Emma Stone are gonna wind up together because duh.
Wrong.
Immediately no.
Immediately, absolutely not.
And we end the movie. No one else is upset. Everyone's just like sitting there watching it, and me and my mom were just like, oh.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, the whole front of my turtleneck was like damp to the my mom had to drive us home because I could not stop crying, because I was like, that's what all my relationships have been like. Nothing's wrong, but it just doesn't work out.
Oh, Jesus.
It was unreal. And like my mom, whenever she needs a good cry, she'll either watch The Great Gatsby or La La Land. And I told her, I was like, Mom, I will never watch that movie again. Ever. And I took her to that to like cheer her up. I was like, oh, you've had a hard week.
Wrong choice.
I'm paying, like, take us to a sushi date and a movie. Immediately no.
Never again.
Never. I will never watch the movie again, just because of the pain that it inflicted upon me.
Well, we will never have to talk about it again, hopefully, on this show.
Sorry, that was like a huge rant, but like,
I just feel like all we are tonight is just chaos, because we're like sad, happy, excited
but also,
to talk,
fuck
depressed.
Everyone for watching La La Land and not letting. No one knew. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's a musical," and then no one said anything about the fact that it was fucking sad as shit.
Anyways,
No one said that. No one.
take it up with Rotten Tomatoes, Katie.
I will.
Okay.
Also, Gabrielle Green, I know you're holding your baby in for us, but like, you should have been on Rotten Tomatoes letting us know that it was fucking sad.
Literally. Okay. Gabby and Val. The freestyle straight from dominatrix jail. Val is just so good looking. So
All
good
right.
looking.
Here's what I gotta say about this.
Okay.
It was super niche when he and Lori did this. Right?
Right.
So for him to pick Cell Block 10
The same song.
and basically dance number
Mm-hmm.
as Gabby's freestyle seemed lazy.
And then we found out that Jenna choreographed it and not him.
Right, but I was still like, why? This has nothing to do with Gabby. Like, what about Gabby? Is like, did she murder Eric?
It just felt okay. I think
It was
too,
fantastic. Like, don't get me wrong, it was amazing. And the
Yeah.
shirtless men, like
That
it
was my favorite part when they were
it
in the
wa-
line.
Mm-hmm. I was way about this. I was dialed in. 10 out of 10 from me. But I was like, what are we doing? Like, this has nothing to do with anything. You would think it was like a theme night.
Yeah. So while it was very sexy and good, I thought about that a lot and I was trying to explain it, but honestly, everything went by so fast tonight. I was trying to explain to like Emily and Ryan how this is an iconic dance that he did with Lori in season 23, which season 23, it felt like Lori and Val had been together like, I don't know, 5 seasons ago. That was almost 10 seasons ago. So it's like,
I know that's because I was like, that was just yesterday. Like, they did that. Like, that's
maybe
weird that he's
Val
doing it
just
again.
kind of thought like, oh, there's been time. But when you win the
No,
mirror
but still,
ball,
for like, it would be different if like this were a musical week, and he was like, we're doing Chicago, we're gonna do
Yeah.
the Cell Block Tango. But for it to be like your freestyle,
Yeah.
and they're doing the Cell Block Tango, I'm like, what the fuck does that have to do with anything about Gabby?
I don't know. Just
Nothing.
that she's sexy and strong is what he was trying to get us to believe. And she is, but it
was weird.
It was still very, very
super,
good.
It's super niche. So like for him to be like, oh yeah, we're gonna like, he didn't even acknowledge the fact that he's done it before.
The people though who haven't watched the show as long as we have aren't gonna remember that or think that. They're just gonna think that was the sexiest dance I've ever seen, and it was.
It was way sexier than the first time, but that's because they were dancers who like they were fantastic and very sexy, but like that doesn't get me going. So,
but just hear us when we say like this has been done before, so it is a little
by Val.
less. Yeah, that's the other thing. It has been done before by the same man, so it feels like, oh, it kind of cheapens it. Yeah, it just cheapens it a little bit. But then he's like, well, my lovely, perfect, amazing wife Jenna choreographed this, and then I'm like, why is Jenna choreographing your dances? Why does Jenna get to choreograph? The whole thing
was very bizarre.
It was weird. It felt like they didn't. I don't know. The end was chaos.
Yeah, truly. But you know what the best part of the show was?
The end.
Shangela and fucking Natasha, baby.
So, okay. I was wondering what was going on because between Gabby's dance and Shangela and Gleb's dance was like the tour announcement, and then we had this whole dance where the troupe was dancing, and I saw Gleb in it because I had predicted, I was like, I predict that Gleb is coming out in drag. Like, I just know he is.
Everyone knew that, yeah.
And I didn't know people knew it.
Yeah, well, the Facebook group knew it.
Okay, well, I didn't think so because I was like, okay, I had predicted it like a couple weeks ago and then wrote it again tonight. And then the tour announcement was happening and they were showing.
Yeah, Gleb was dancing and everyone was like, wait, what the fuck? How's he going to get in drag?
Yeah, and then he tells us it took 45 minutes to get him in drag. So I'm like, was that pre-recorded?
I don't know. It could have been D'Angelo's back of the head, to be honest.
Yeah. Anyway, who cares? We moved on to Shangela and Gleb. We got the tour announcement. Gabby's going on tour. Heidi's going on tour. Charlie's going on tour. Vinny's going on tour. And Daniel's going on tour.
Select cities only.
Select cities only, which I did look. Daniel and Gabby are coming to Cincinnati. Vinny's only doing like the New York City shows. Charlie's doing 3 shows, and they're all at the very, very end, all in like LA area. So don't let the people fool you.
Madeline, what if we go see Vinny in New York?
We should. We really should.
We really should. For research purposes.
Of course, yeah, for next season. Okay, so then we moved on to Shangela and Gleb. Shangela and Vanessa, right? No, Natasha. Sorry.
Natasha. I called her Anastasia earlier, and I was like, that's not right.
Anything goes at this point.
It was the best of times.
It was the best freestyle of all time. I mean, there have been some really, really good ones, but there have not been any that like brought me. Well, Kel's brought me to my feet, but I was like on my feet. My eyes were going all over the screen. Like I couldn't rewind it because you can't rewind on Disney Plus. And I was just
perfect.
like,
it was perfect.
Like, I need to watch that 50 times. Like I had tears in my eyes. I was so excited. I was not okay. I don't even have any notes past the moment I wrote the name Shangela and Gleb, because as soon as Gleb turned around in that makeup chair, I was done.
He's not a cute woman.
But he is. But he is at the same time.
I mean, I love him as a woman, but like I want him as a man.
I thought that it was so good, and it brought
he did a
down.
motherfucking death drop, bitch.
I was so ready for the death drop. It was so good. I cannot wait to watch this dance 50 times.
Sasha in the chicken leg costuming
Hilarious.
was giving huge Katy Perry football halftime show left shark energy.
Sasha is so funny. Okay.
This was the performance of a lifetime.
Right.
And for them to get fucking 4th place is criminal. Those of you who didn't vote for him / her.
Yeah.
You know what you did.
Well, I think the other issue too is I don't think there was enough time between.
That's why they put him last.
Yeah, to because it was the show ending performance, because it was the best freestyle of all. But I don't think there was enough time. There was not enough time to get votes in. If people even did find out on Twitter or did see the post on Facebook, like there just wasn't enough time. I don't know. Because the Quick Step wasn't doing it to give them the votes, that's for sure. But this was incredible.
I'm just pissed because I feel like it's just it pisses me off because I'm like, if Shangela hadn't been a drag queen, she would have won.
I don't know. I think Shangela being Shangela is why Shangela made it so far. But I just don't think I don't know. I just don't think there was. But I don't think anybody had a chance.
Everybody knows Wayne.
Yeah.
And then Gabby is very new.
Yeah.
Like, young people love her. And Charlie has like fucking 40 million followers on TikTok and Instagram. So.
Way more than that. But yeah.
Like.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't think Shangela had a shot. I think if Shangela would have been on her own season, she would have won. But to get 4th place felt like a big
I felt like I got punched in the crotch.
Yeah, especially after that. Like, after how good the performance was, how everyone.
After motherfucking Gleb, who everyone is like, I want to mount this man.
Yeah.
He comes out as Natasha. He's not cute as a woman. I'm sorry.
I think he is.
But he fucking ate that shit up in heels, in drag. Like, did a death drop. Like, it was fucking everything. And those of y'all who allowed them to get 4th place, shame on you.
Yeah, it wasn't
See you
cool.
in hell, bitches.
Literally not fair. It felt like a bummer because I honestly just wanted at that point I was like, okay, I want Shangela to win even more than I did last week. I know that Shangela's not gonna win, but as soon as they called Shangela 4th place, I was just super bummed out, and then I didn't even really care anymore after that. But then again,
I knew that Charlie was gonna win.
Yeah.
But for Shangela to come in 4th place, I was like, that's criminal. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
It's like when you do a group project and you do your part and you're like, okay, All right, I've done my part. Y'all just like do yours. And then they're like,
No,
well,
you can
I
finish.
farted on my slide that I'm supposed to present. So I hope it works.
Yeah, not cool. But anyway, our new mirror ball champion has been crowned. We have Charlie.
Not my mirror ball champion.
Yes, she is. Get over it, or just don't watch the show anymore, Katie, if you're not happy with the winner. I'm just kidding.
Is this a presidential election or?
I don't know. I was hoping you would pick up on that reference, but anyway, so Shangela in fourth, Wayne and Whitney in third, Gabby second, and Charlie is the champion, which we kind of
well
knew from
deserved. She's a fantastic dancer. Like,
Yes.
absolutely no hate to Charlie. I'm really happy that she was able to, get out of the TikTok, like, doing
to
whoa.
get stuck out of that rut. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too.
And I feel like it was really good for her and her confidence. I'm really happy for her.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, damn.
I wish
This is why we got to come back next season, man.
Hey, you know what though? I'm like, we got our winner last year. It can happen. And who knows? Like next year.
I truly, after this season, I was like, how the fuck did we get Iman to win?
I have no idea how we did it. I think Iman just like took the hearts of millions. But I also think Charlie was really approachable and people loved her too. And I loved the last four that were standing. I really did.
No, I was really happy with any of them. Like, I know that I say like, oh, I wanted Shangela and Glove to win so bad, which I did. And I'm really kind of sad that they came in fourth because I really think they deserved better than that.
Yeah.
But also everyone else was great too. And I really did like them all. Like, this is the first time that I'm like
in a long time, if ever.
And I wouldn't say I'm at peace because I really wanted Shangela and Glove to win. But like,
still winners.
It's okay.
Right. It is. And we're going to be okay. And we'll be back this time next year with another mirror ball champion.
Hey. Dancing with the Stars producers. Stop fucking casting actual dancers. I know you're fucking listening. So stop casting actual dancers.
We know for a fact that some of you listen. So please, like, take a little bit of our advice, at least. Just a little bit.
Maybe, like, just somebody who's, like, danced one time ever in their life.
That's a good idea. But
And then take all of your favorite celebrities that have dance experience and have them, like, do 2 seasons a year again. Have the dancers in the spring, the non-dancers in the fall, and we will support you through and through, baby.
Well, this has been a very great season of the show and of the podcast. And we're really working on, hopefully next year we'll have even more listeners, even more friends in the Facebook group. So please don't forget.
Again, from Lynn, the 10 DWTS. Invite your mom, invite your grandma, as long as they know what they're in for. And I bought a bottle of champagne for tonight, like, to pop it off, like, for the season finale. And then it happened, and I was so bummed. So I guess I gotta go do it now.
I guess so. And also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Talk Dirty Dancing to Me. Please give this podcast 5 stars on Apple Music, 5 stars on Spotify, 5 stars wherever you listen to us. We would really appreciate it. And we will be back. We might, record a couple in between now and next season. You never know how things are going to go, but
we're going to see what DWTS news falls in between now and then.
Right.
And if anything urgent happens, we will definitely keep you in the know.
Yes, and we miss y'all when we're not recording this. So
absolutely. Oh, by the way, speaking of something urgent that happened, Haley, we're sorry that you're injured bad, and could not perform tonight. So
feel better soon. Get well soon.
Why are you laughing?
It's not funny. Like, I'm just tired. And I'm just like, oh, how did Katie remember that Haley got hurt? Like,
you know why? Because I posted the GIF of Kid President, which, like, hey, everyone, go to YouTube right now.
I think most people know who Kid President is, right?
Yes. But this is where you got to start. Go to YouTube right now. and Google, he was injured.
Okay.
Injured bad.
Okay. We'll Google that.
Kid president got his start on an insurance commercial.
Oh, I'll have to look at that.
Yes. Put on YouTube. He was injured bad.
Okay.
You're welcome.
You know what else we forgot to mention?
What?
Gabby's wardrobe malfunction.
Oh my God, her foot! I thought she got hurt.
I thought she got hurt. I was like, her foot is stuck. Or it's broken.
I thought her ankle.
I was like, she's just hobbling around. Something happened. But luckily she was okay. And I think her heel just got stuck in her pantyhose or something.
Yeah. Speaking of Gabby, Gabrielle Green
Good luck.
held sweet baby
Katie
Katie
Madeline.
Madeline
That's right.
Shangela Green inside of her
Another
for this week.
Another
week. Sweet baby angel. Katie
know.
Madeline Shangela Green. You're allowed to move about the cabin.
Yes, it's
Please.
time. It's time to come Earthside so you can be here for next season. And
Yes,
we
she's
look
a
forward
new,
to it.
another bestie for the group.
Well, this was fun, Katie. I can't wait
Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened.
That's right, baby. Season 30, season 31, season 4 of Talk Dirty Dancing to Me. We'll be back.
Season 31 of DWTS in the books. Chapter closed. We'll be back for season 5 next year, bestie.
Congratulations to our new champion and all our finalists, and we'll be back next year.
Love you guys. Love you, besties. Thank you so much for your support, and join us in the Facebook group, because we're never going to let it die, and we're going to keep posting like all off season.
That's right. Love you guys.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you back next week.